Another one.
Yep, another one. What's up, man?
What's happening, man? What's happening? We in the building with it. Boss Land. Hey, back by popular demand. You understand? Let's do it.
Yep. And today's topic, Zimmer's real test for New Orleans. Stopping the run. Here come that test.
Alvin Kamara.
Yep.
You know, I think it's a word to test too, man. He was looking good against the Panthers, you know. But I will say, some of his people was wondering, was he washed? You know what I'm saying? Was it the play calling or was it him? I heard a lot of Saints fans over there like, well, we see he wasn't washed. Like, they had doubt about him. So now we get to see what they really thinking about him and how they feel. They got a good play call over there now, and it looks like he found a little resurgence. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, game one said a lot. Scored the most points in the league. Yeah. What's the main reason why? You know, so you basically saying that all these fans go through up and downs based on performances.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we going through it too, you know, with our own guy. You know. And at the end of the day, really, those players got to play themselves out of that.
True. You got to leave no doubt.
Right. Because you can do that. You can shut them up. You know. CeeDee Lamb had to do it.
Facts. They were calling that. They were saying that man went in on number one. Who said that? What happened to that guy? Did they make him? Did they hold him accountable, sir? Because people just be saying anything, and then, you know, they just ride off into the sunset. Let some of us content creators say something like this. We'll never hear the end of that ever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna tell everybody right now, man. We all get it wrong. You know what I mean? We all get it wrong. I always say it's about your batting average. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't laugh at me because I strike out. It ain't no strikeout that look good. But then I don't want to hear nothing when I be hitting these balls out the park too. You feel me?
Facts.
So as long as I'm batting 80%, 70%, 90%, you know what I mean? So I'm telling everybody now, you go catch me wrong.
We human.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we giving you, that's why we try to give you the most honest analysis.
Right.
No agenda-based analysis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how you get yourself in trouble.
And on another note, that's also why it ain't no big deal when you wrong. You know what I mean? Because you already set the expectation that it's gonna happen. So I ain't gotta pretend to be the smartest.
Facts.
Just what it is. So speaking of that, man, I got me some videos coming out. Friday, I'm dropping Jerry Jones was really all in. Because he was. Then I'm dropping some videos about the lies on Zeke because it's out of control. And I'm showing the proof because I'm still waiting on people to show proof. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just a fallacy in sport where people have gotten comfortable with just trusting their favorites' opinions, but it's no verification.
No accountability.
And no accountability. So people can be dead wrong over and over, but still remain as
steadfast
and an expert. And it's like, how?
Lies. You know.
And so then I got the truth on Zeke as RB1. So like I said though, man, at the end of the day, them boys gonna have to play themselves out of that.
True.
Bottom line. All right, man. So we get into it. You know, we finna kick this whole thing off. All right, boy.
And
my dog, my brother landlord, man. So we already start talking about Zimmer, but I want to be courteous, man. What's on your mind? We ain't talked in a minute.
Yeah, far as Zim, you know how I said, man. I just enjoy the fact that he's playing some sound defense. Well, he's calling some sound defense. Like, I see my team doing what they're supposed to do, being responsible. I feel like I got a much more mature defense now. Like, I'm talking about they doing exactly what they supposed to do. They ain't hanging out late. They going home and going to work. And that's what it looked like. Everybody's looking accountable. You got to think about it. When you got somebody that's holding you accountable, man, you don't want to be the one that make the mistake. That's why accountability is so important. Like, if it's no accountability, everybody gonna take turns making mistakes. They don't care. It's almost like a substitute teacher at that point. You don't want to be the guy that messed the play up. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody do their job, nobody misses the play up. That matters. And then you got to go walk over there and talk to him face to face or face your demons, because you the one messed it up. It's no question about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no I believe it was him or it could have been him. Like, when you walk to that sideline, it's going to be clear who fault it was. And you're going to have to stand on that. When they looking at the film sessions, you're going to have to stand on that. And I love it, man. That's why everybody's doing their job. Minimal penalties. Like, I feel like Zimmer has brought a whole new approach, and it's a way more mature defense. They ain't just doing anything no more. They ain't playing no hero ball, nothing of the sort. I'm excited about this defense. And like I said before, the linebacking core is much upgraded. I think we could say I hit that out the park. I said that coming out of camp. That was the most improved room.
You did.
Linebackers. I said that was the most improved room. Overshawn has came in and just went crazy. 13 is looking phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Fowl looking good too.
He cracking balls on special teams.
Looking good too. And then Kendricks, I told y'all he was the one that was the sleeper. He was the one that was the sleeper.
He made the dopest plays on D.
He was ridiculous, boss. And like I said, I told y'all, like, I'm gonna have to go back and pull some of my stuff. Cause I know for a fact, I said, man, I'm excited about Kendrick just being the green dot, because that helps out everything. You need the green dot to be central, like in the middle, so he can communicate with everybody on the fly. Who better to know, who better to be the green dot is somebody who been running Zimmer scheme from day one. You know what I'm saying? That's all he know almost. Is Zim scheme. And it showed, it paid dividends. Did you hear Micah talking about how much Kendricks helps the locker room and helps the people get ready for the defense and stuff like that? Like, it's stuff that's intangible that you can't put your finger on that he's doing for the team and for the defense, for the locker room. And he's hustling, making plays, looking nimble. Like, I just love it, man. I'm excited about Kendricks. And, you know, when I talked to him, he was saying stuff like, you know, it's a different, he said it's different personnel group, but I'm enjoying being the one that's in the middle and basically orchestrating the defense for Zimmer again. And think about it. We got to give Zim credit, boss, because Zimmer, the one who brought Kendricks with him, he was finna go to San Fran. That man basically signed the deal, didn't he, boss? Like,
yeah, he was on his way to get the deal done, bro.
Yeah, he basically signed the deal.
That boy pulled that boy out the jaws of the fire. If that make any sense.
Yeah.
Keep going though.
I'm just saying, he literally brought this man with him, and the deal was done almost. Like, They had made reports and everything. They said Eric Kendricks is signing to San Francisco. And I was like, what? Dang, they got him already. But Zimmer made him renege on the deal. You know what I'm saying? That's how much people want to play for Mr. Mike Zimmer, man. They was willing to drop the deal and come over here to the Cowboys. And he's paying dividends early. Like, to me, he was probably, now Michael was just ridiculous this game. Like, I can't take that from Michael, but other than Michael, man, he was probably the most impressive dude on defense. He probably was the most impressive to me. And another sleeper was Jordan Lewis.
Before you go to Jordan Lewis, you was also talking about my boy Overshawn. Watch this hit, bro. Just.
Look at how much ground he making up.
Ooh. And hit that boy with the AI, bro. That boy hit that boy with the AI step over. Ooh, wee.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, like you play receiver, I play D. To me, that's what make you a defensive person when you lay hits. You see what I'm saying? So, because I know Eric Kendricks made plays, but this boy laid hits. You know what I mean? Yeah.
He hit Deshaun Watson on a good one.
Yeah, I was showing it.
No, I'm talking about when he did the sack. Yeah, that was on 4th down.
You talking about Kendricks?
No, that was Overshawn.
Yeah, both of them got sacks.
Yeah, Overshawn got a sack that got him off the field. It was 4th down.
Linebacker room crazy, bro.
Yeah, big time upgrade.
So, I looked at Clark too, bro. Clark still got something in him. He got something in him. It's the only thing about Clark, bro. Ooh, I wanted him to knock out Amari, and he passed on it, bro. I'm still pissed about that. Did you see that play?
I ain't see it. You got it with you?
I'm gonna pull it.
Yeah, let me see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward silence, y'all. But hey, man, it's what it is.
Y'all know we be building planes in the air.
Yeah, I'm pulling this as it go.
We do it live.
Yeah.
Shout out to my people in the trap with me, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. The like button is critical on my side and on Boss' side, man. Go over there and like it on his side too, man. We trying to grow the channels. We trying to boost the content. Make sure y'all support, man. You want to see us grow? Make sure you do your job, man. Hey, you ain't got to be monetary every time, but the least you can do is hit that like button. It's free. And then hit that share button. It is also free. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and that money good too.
The money good too now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know how it is. Like any business, we reinvest into this. You know what I mean? We got some upgrades and different things that all of us do. And it's because of y'all. It's because y'all like the content and break bread into it, for real. Yeah. And they do. I mean, I really appreciate these people, man. These people, it almost be feeling like church because we don't really ask. We don't have an offering. We don't do it like that. We just, hold on real quick. I'm finding the play. Here it is. Man, see, y'all see, ooh. See, watch this, Lan. So you saw the circle on them, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, so watch Amari go try to crack back. Okay? And it's a weak, typical receiver crackback where it's soft. You know?
Yeah.
Now, where I'm from, you supposed to knock him out. Like, where I'm from, right there, wow, you supposed to run through him so bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just for him putting his hip out there like that. So, that tells me, man, I want to see more, like, I'm just being honest, man. I want to see more dog in Clark. You know what I mean? You, as a linebacker, you hit anything that's in your way. You know, you made the tackle, bro, but it's a higher standard on D, man, especially as a linebacker when you're trying to set the tone.
To me, he kind of feel like the eyeball out of the group. No lie.
Right now, he does.
I ain't saying get him out of town. I'm just saying he don't feel like the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as the intensity that they playing with, it don't give us the same vibes. Like, Lure Fowl is coming, hitting people, blowing up blocks. Overshawn blowing up blocks. I seen them, and we said this too on the Boss Land, that they was gonna be using Overshawn in the blitz, you know, on the edge. We seen that. Zim was cooking with that too. I don't think a lot of people talked about that, but we seen Overshawn coming off the edge. You best believe they gonna emphasize that. When you see that closing speed that man got, you gotta use it. You gotta send him on some blitzes now, boss. You can't let that go. That man closing speed is ridiculous. So now that allows us to be in our base and still cover these tight ends and slot receivers and and spy on Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. Like, we got something for them boys now. We got something for them boys now. And it ain't no small little dude either. It ain't no safety. It's a linebacker with a full prototypical size that's coming at you. And I love it. I'm talking about Zim. Zim brought everything that he needed. Like, Zim brought everything he needed, man.
Say, but Clark, since we still on the subject, Clark, watch this. Clark got it in him. You know what I mean? I like this particular play because you go see
I need you to say me Clark again, because I told you I'm a little low on him.
I'm being honest. I'm not selling you on him. I'm more so saying I see something. You feel me?
Okay.
You ain't lied on nothing you said. The guys that's showing the flash is obviously Overshawn and then Louisville. You seeing them balls blast up stuff like they dynamite. They they flying out there like Superman. But I'm saying, don't forget about him because I'm seeing something. I'm gonna show you on this play. I love his pursuit here because Vigil is right beside him. Okay,
let's do it.
So just watch Vigil and watch Clark and watch the pursuit and how fast he get over to the sideline to make this hit on Watson. You know. So, no, not this play. Damn. Hold on, man. I messed up.
I was tripping out 41. I was like, who in the hell? I had to go look him up. I ain't even know. I'm like, he got reps too? I don't know.
Yeah, hold on real quick.
He was like on the back end of the roster.
Wrong, man. Let me pull the right film, bro. My bad.
Oh, it's all good.
I got this right here. This the play.
That's okay.
So, they line up in the A gap. Vigil is the one that had the arrow on him, right?
Yeah.
So then obviously they go bail out post snap, you know, and they go drop into their zones. But then watch the pursuit. So they sink to the flex and then just watch this getting after Watson in that speed. Look at that.
Oh, he fast.
You see what I'm saying? Say, hey, dog.
He fast now.
It's something in him, bro. I'm trying to tell you, boy. There's something in this boy.
That man was in midfield.
Now, if you look at him right beside Vigil.
He was on the mascot ear. And next thing you know, he on the boundary.
And see, look at this difference between Vigil. Vigil is already on the right hash. He on the left hash. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he go get there, bro. And he tried to lay a big hit. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm like, and look at just that speed. Crazy, bro. Just,
did you see how much ground they made? How much ground they made up in the coverage, too?
Yeah.
This coverage finna be mean.
Yeah.
It's a couple of things I noticed. It seemed like you got to get them old coaches to get the whole team to pursuit to the ball. I promise you, we weren't doing that last year, boss. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not like
these
this.
boys pursuing. Like they almost reminding you of Ryan Millinelli days.
I see some loafing too.
But I seen like a lot of plays, boss. Like I said,
a lot of plays, no loafing.
I seen like 9-10 people around the ball. Like no lie.
I still say, and I'm just keeping it real, I feel like Rod still had these balls on a higher hustle level.
Rod had everybody over there.
Everybody. Yeah. It was understood. 11. It was understood. You got one speed with Rod.
You got to run to the ball. That was great defense.
Yeah. Because he had
even though we had less.
Yeah, we had. See, man, we on the same page, bro. We on the same page.
That's what gave me a little hope with Zim this year. Remember,
I
brought Rod up. I'm like, man, you can coach up a lesser defense. You can do it. You can make them overachieve. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what it looked like Zim kind of doing. We know this defensive line, these older players we got. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be just bridge type players, fill in the gap type players. They working out so far. You know what I'm saying? Them boys went budging. Yeah. Mizey went budging. A lot of people ain't talking about that. I seen Mizey holding his own.
Yeah.
On a few plays. Mizey went getting blew out, like blowed off the ball and then like that, like we were seeing last year. Mizey was standing his ground.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was encouraging too. So, like we said, we seen Mizey two-gapping. He was doing a lot of different things that we didn't see last year.
Right.
We know Dan Quinn wants you to get upfield. Mizey was sitting there like controlling his the tackle or whoever blocking him, and then working each gap. the A gap or the B gap. He was trying to find exactly where the runner was going, and he was holding up a lot of progress in a run game too. So I mean, even though he didn't make a lot of plays, he was still a little disruptive in there, from what I recall.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just judged the film fairly. You know what I mean? Because I really did see some loafing. It wasn't everybody, but I saw a few. I saw about 4 plays.
Micah said he loafed.
He did.
Yeah. He said
he was one. He was one. I saw 4 loafing plays on him. 4.
He said the play that Overshawn jumped him, he was like, man, I gotta quit taking plays off. Cause people thinking you faster than me now. He said
that's what get on my nerves, because people be trying to act like I'm hating, bro. See, I did a whole show where I said he left meat on the bone. You feel me?
Yeah, we just ain't sparing nothing, boss.
Yeah,
they ain't
we just keep it real. People not used to people being honest, bro. They want people to kiss on their ass.
We're not just gonna wave the pom-poms. We gonna be honest and tell you the truth about every player. Even your favorite players. So you just gotta be prepared for that. Know that we unbiased.
Now, look, I did the whole film session. I said the lion leaving meat on the bones. People not just used to the truth, bro. And people don't. And dog, that's why I gotta do these, bro. Cheap plug again. Dog, I'm telling you, people like opinions. They don't like truth. The only way you will get the real truth if you keep your eyes truly on the film and you truly say what it's saying. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the only way.
Agendas, man.
No agendas, bro. Just what did the film say? If you saw loafing, say you saw loafing, even if it's the star. If you see that Zeke got some speed, say it. But I get sick of people that make opinions and stick their chest out with it when you know damn well you ain't did the work.
Because if you did the work, you wouldn't be saying such outlandish things.
And it's not taking, it's basically disrespecting the game. That's what it's disrespectful to the game. It's disrespectful to the fan. Yeah, you not serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of balls. You already know it's not attractive. It's not the best thing in the world to be as honest as we are. You know what I'm saying? That takes courage. Right. That takes the risk of losing, you know what I'm saying, viral moments and all this stuff and subs and all of that. We know that we got integrity to the point that we willing to sacrifice some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just out of being honest about our content.
Yeah.
You won't get the fabricated foolishness over here, man. You just won't get it.
Well,
we refuse.
And I think also, just before we get into New Orleans, more people need to embrace debate. Embrace it. It's also too many of us that protect each other. We protect each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, after a while, I'll figure out where you stand, right? And because I know where you stand, I start protecting your points of views instead of pushing back if I don't agree. You know?
Yeah.
See, I know I could disagree with you and I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing. Like when you was like, Zim is like Rod, I say, nah, I think Rod is still up here. But it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? But I gave my reasons why, but it wasn't no drama. You were just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we just moved on from it. You couldn't even tell we disagreed, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but we embrace it. We embrace it. Like, and we know, and you know my spirit is about trying to be as honest and measured as possible. And also trying to say what's best for the team. And I know you the same. So we don't conflict.
Yeah. It's all about putting out the real content, the best things we can come out with, the honest content.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, we got some great creators in the space. It ain't no shade to them, but it's some people out here that's just gonna push you agendas, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And we see it every day.
Yeah.
We see it every day. We just let them live. We ain't making diss records. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but
let's talk about the agendas.
Yourself, if you watch the content yourself, you got to be able to decipher between the two.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna just come out and say, don't watch this person. This person did that. That's unnecessary. You gotta do it yourself, man.
Yeah. Well, in terms of agendas, I'm gonna just be straight up with people. The main people with agendas are the mainstream. The mainstream, because it's a business. That's what people got to understand. And in the business of radio, in the business of television, in the business of media, controversy is going to always draw the eyeballs. It's just what it is, right?
Thanks.
So from a business standpoint, a lot of people got to look at it for how it is, where they can have their guard up the right way, where even if it's not controversy, a lot of them go make it up just because they know that's going to make you look or make you listen or make you click. So the problem then is it filters into new media. It filters into us because the fans a lot of times look at these people that got these titles, right? And they'll say, oh, such and such said this, such and such said that. They work for .com, or they work for the Fan, or they work for, some other place, right?
Mainstream.
They work for ESPN. And so they must know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? And you start buying into them really feeding you drama and mess. So, and what we got to be careful of is when we start networking with them. That's what, as content creators.
Yeah.
When we start networking with them, because then they'll try to push that fake agenda on me. And if I'm being friendly, I get along with a bad narrative just because I want the network.
Yeah. You got it. You remember we had a conversation like that off air before. It's gonna be a time where you gotta decide between the two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's gonna have to be, in order for us to do it as content creators and try to network at the same time, it's gonna have to be those, a friendly jab, but it's still a jab at the same time. Right. You know what I'm saying? It has to happen. We can't just sit up here and let y'all just, come over here and build narratives in our space. It's not gonna happen, especially if we know it's not true and we did the work to say it's not true. Right. Then you come over here and try to move it back to the mainstream way. Like, nah, we gonna tell you, like, I see what you're saying, but we disagree. And this is why, because of this, because of that, and because of this. Now it's up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to be straight up with the people that follow us, because I always want people aware, you know what I mean, of what's going on, because it's a lot of good people that get deceived. It's a lot of good people that care about the Cowboys, and they being played. So, like, for instance, I'm gonna give one more example. So, like, even with the Zeke narrative, right? A lot of mainstream media want to push that Zeke was washed, right? Because it creates drama and it makes Jerry and them look like, oh, they paid for a washed old running back, right? And if they feeding that and they pushing it out there, you'll love your team and you'll start going against Zeke. You'll be like, we need to get rid of him, because your emotions is tied to this team. Yeah. And they playing you, right? Now, you'll turn on the film and then I show you. I'll be like, no, bro. They not telling the truth on that, bro. Like, is he what he was? No. But I can show you on some things he's better. No, he's not. He was. See, now you all emotionally invested into it, and now it's hard for you to retreat out of that bad narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when people listen to you, they listen to me as true independent people as well as true fans. It's like we really trying to wake people up in the matrix. You're trying to wake them up like, nah, bro, no. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then we end up sounding like the minority when we really should be the majority, because we really telling the truth. So,
facts.
Now, getting back to this, I know we went deep into that, but that background was important.
Some of it be necessary, man.
It'd be necessary, man. It's y'all in a good place where people can be 100% honest, bro. It ain't too many places where you can be 100% honest. You know what I mean? It's a lot of places to where you got to get along. You do. You have to get along. You know what I mean? I remember Sky. He left a comment, and he was saying that Derek Eagleton told him that we can say what they can't say. Now just imagine that, where you can't say something. Just imagine.
Killing me.
Imagine
killing me, boy.
Imagine that you over here and you can see the problem, but because you're in a political organization, you can't say the solution. The fuck?
You gotta just turn a blind eye to the truth and to what can help your team.
Yeah, so, but I'm just glad a lot of people growing to new media and recognizing the value in us. But going back to football,
shout out
man.
to HTM in the chat too.
HTM, man, we talked for about an hour today, man. We talked some good football, bro.
Y'all cooked on the show yesterday,
man,
too.
we cooked today, but we should have put what we talked about today on wax. Shout out to HTM too, bro, because he backed me off on some things. He did. He backed me up on some things. He made me feel a little bit better about the game. But I'm concerned, landlord. I am. I'm concerned about this game.
From what standpoint?
I can't shake that film that I watched on New Orleans. I can't shake it. You know what I mean? Because I saw a lot of physicality on both sides of the ball. Consistently. You know what I mean? And it seemed to be like a real culture, you know what I mean, of physicality. Now, I don't know if it's real or is it the fact that you was playing the Panthers. So that's what me and Henny was talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it the Panthers or all y'all really like that? And Henny was making a good point. We was talking on the phone. He was like, bro, you know, when you whooping up on somebody that you know you can whoop, you gonna look a lot tougher. You know what I mean? You know, Henny was making some good points. But what's your thoughts on that, bro?
Like I said, man, to me, it's always a little bit of both, right? But I lean more towards it being the Panthers, man. Like, I think we need to, like, and you know they got my boy over there, Bryce Young. I hate he went over there. I feel like the Panthers are probably the worst organization in sports right now. Like, for real. I'm talking about that's for any sport, you know, pickleball, hockey, any of that stuff. Like, they are the worst. So, I mean, how much validity can you take off of that? You know what I'm saying? How much credit could you get for that? And, like, I'm not gonna take away from what type of film they were showing, because I do see the schemes and I do see the motions and all the stuff that they do. I seen it, but a lot of that stuff was no pressure. A lot of that stuff was, you know what I'm saying, just outclassed. A lot of that stuff was just real talk, just outmatched. You know what I'm saying? They were just outmatched. And I don't think it's the fact that the Saints are just this superior team. I just think it kind of show you how bad of an organization the Panthers are. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they go 0-17. Like, they that bad. So, yeah. I mean, when we look at it like, okay, how big of a, you know, roar are you going to credit them for? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just can't take it like that. And then, like, I'm always, you know, I'm kind of a homer sometimes, so I have to hold my horses sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I have to go back and look at what we have to offer. You know what I'm saying? I know what my team is capable of too. Like, I know that Dak is gonna be surgical out there. I know this. At home, we know what we represent. We seen it go down in the playoffs, but if you take any of that, you could take the data from over the past years. Like, with Dak Prescott at the helm, we performed greatly at home basically ever since he been here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we play good football at home, especially on the offense. His record is impeccable at home.
Yeah.
Like, so we just got to take all of this stuff into account. These boys is young too. We got young people on this team that never played at home.
They gonna be wired up. They gonna be wired up.
They finna be lit.
Yeah, me and Hen talked about that.
Yeah,
that's another point that he made. He was like, "This game too, bro, home opener." He's
Overshawn ain't never played in front of his home crowd yet.
They finna be lit.
That boy finna be running sideline to sideline, smacking everything. I'm telling you straight up, like. And then we seen this, boss, in training camp last year. I seen Overshawn becoming a young leader. That's what people failing to realize. That's what let you know it's in his blood, bro. He was calling the huddle and everything in camp last year. So just imagine this his first home game. This boy finna be amped up. You already see he got the stamp of approval from Micah Parsons. Micah already said he gonna be a great player. You know, day one. He gonna be a great player.
He just anointed that dude. He just anointed him.
Mike already seen it.
Hey, landlord, we ain't hit this button in a while.
Walk up in the life.
Yeah.
We ain't hit that in a while, bro.
Talking my shit like.
Perfect time.
I'm really him. Hold up.
You got that perfect play with you?
Man, I got that perfect. I got that
I'm really him.
Perfect.
Talking my shit like. Hey. I'm really.
Yeah, you going off of that Overshawn. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be him, man. Listen, for you to step on the field day one and think about it, boss. You done been around. Have you ever been the young buck around a lot of older cats?
Yeah.
You gotta come over and take over. You gotta earn that respect.
And you also gotta be real too. It gotta be.
Yeah.
It gotta be authentic. For a young bull to step up and be like, okay, this our leader, you gotta be like, say, that dude is in his heart, it's in his core. You feel me?
Yes. The only way you can earn it is through hard work.
Yeah.
It don't come no other way.
Only one.
Hard work and talent. You gotta have both.
Yeah.
And that man stepped in day one and was leading the huddle. I seen it with my own eyes. I was like, you seen the articles came out later. We was like, man, Overshawn, cause you could take it in a negative way too. But at the same time, it's like, how the hell Overshawn come out here and he leading the huddle already? You know what I'm saying? Like, Overshawn was doing this in camp his first year. This dude was special. He's a special dude. It just seems like some people got that special quality that they could just galvanize people. People just gravitate towards.
Yeah.
And that's what it seems like he is, man.
Him.
That's what he seems like he is.
Him
Jones right now.
Yeah.
And this is game one. You heard what Belichick said about him? Shh. Belichick said, man, it's like the Cowboys got a free draft pick. They said this man came out and hurt his ACL last year and came out and led the team in tackles. Yeah. It was like Overshawn is looking pretty much just ridiculous right now.
Man.
And that's big coming from Belichick.
Belichick, if you don't get your...
Belichick might be scouting, boss.
Man, hey, you know he's scouting. That's my point, man. If you don't get your... This boy over here trying to put... You know what he doing, bro? He taking his name. He trying to put it in, bro.
Mm-hmm. If anything go wrong with Big Mike, Belichick gonna be like, hey, big head, calling Jerry Jones.
That boy trying to put his name in a hat, bro.
Stay away from him, man.
That boy trying to put his whole name in the whole hat.
And he doing research too. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell.
I think he's sending a signal, bro. Cause I did hear part of it where he was praising the personnel. Me, Belichick basically said, I ain't gotta do nothing. Y'all continue to get the groceries. I could cook with that. I think that's what he's saying.
I'm finna make us a meal and we gonna eat. That's what he's saying.
He say, cook for me like that is what he's saying.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
So, I guess going back to the Saints, this is what I came to after I got off the phone with Henny. We just really talked it through. Is that it's gearing up for a real battle. See, I was expecting a battle with the Browns. We didn't get a battle. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We didn't get that where we grinding our teeth to the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? And it's another thing that boys sleeping on too. Them boys got a good kicker, bro. Yeah. They kicker got a big leg too. You know what I mean? So to me, this is gearing up to be a game, bro. You know what I mean? And Cause see, I want to see us tested, landlord. I want to see the test, bro.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I ain't gonna lie. To a certain degree, I just feel like I don't know if this gonna be the test that you're looking for. I'ma just be real with you. Like, they capable, man, but I just know I know my team, the way we operate. They offensive line kind of weak. They got, man, we finna be at them boys. And like, you gotta think, if we take over the offensive line, I mean, yeah, we just dominate the offensive line, and Derek Carr gotta make quick decisions. You seen how we playing quick balls, like, bro.
Yeah.
Them boys is all over that. They all over them little quick passes. I'm telling you right now. And listen, the run game is nothing to worry about. Long as we playing sound defense like we was, man, you ain't gonna give up too many big runs and that like that. Them boys tackling, and they staying true to their responsibilities. That's why I got so much confidence in them, because I see them doing what they supposed to do. They're not beating themselves with penalties, and they shooting gaps, blowing up blocks.
You talking about the defense? Yeah.
The defense. This is everything that I was wanting last year.
Right.
Literally every single thing.
Yeah.
You remember that's the reason I was down on Clark, because I never seen him blowing up blocks ever. I seen him dodging contact. That's why I was like, I don't know. It might be the neck injury. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I like my linebackers coming up, blowing up blocks, trying to knock out these tackles. Like, you might not do it. Even if you don't knock them down, you can still knock them back, and it might mess up the running back. You don't know what can happen. I need you to come down here and contest some of these blocks, and we was not doing that last year. None of our safeties was doing that. They was trying to finesse their way around those tackles to make those run stops, and it just wasn't working. And what I told you, when we playing a zone running scheme, if you dodging these people, I just got off a long shift. If you dodging these people, right? How can you dodge somebody in a zone blocking scheme?
Yeah.
Think about it. If this is a zone blocking scheme, everybody is running this way.
Right.
One way.
Right.
You right
Together.
here. If you dodge them, then you just opening up the lane.
Right.
That's what they was doing.
Right.
I seen them dodging these blocks. Like, that's the worst way you could defend that. So guess what? When you going up against a zone scheme, you gotta blow up these blocks. You gotta contest them, because that's gonna be the only way you can disrupt the run. So if you ain't willing to do that, we need to get other people in there. Right. And I think maybe Damone was kind of just dealing with some, mental things about his neck or something, because it seemed like he was dodging contact. But he wasn't the only one, though. So I ain't gonna say that. That sounded like it was some coaching stuff last year.
So, I think what it come down to me.
Don't let it go to your head, no.
That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Don't let it go to your head, no.
Because I think I'm keeping in the back of my mind a little bit that letdown. You know what I mean? In Green Bay. And it's like, I want to make sure that these boys ain't got that bit in them. You know what I mean? I want to make sure. that, because this team is going to come in town, and they finna try. They getting ready to try to test us. I want to make sure we not the corporate Cowboys. You know what I mean? Do we got enough gangsters? Because I know we got some gangsters.
They don't deserve us to feel like that. They got to prove it. You know what I'm saying? They do got to prove it. But I'm just going off of straight football stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing mental. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that we're talking about right now.
That's what I'm thinking.
See, I'm just going purely off
the paper.
Football right
the paper.
Now. Yeah.
You ain't lied on no paper.
Yeah.
On all your paper analysis, you have not lied. You have not lied. It's I'm thinking the mental. You know what I mean?
That matters in Dallas for sure.
Yeah. Cause see, we getting ready to see. Cause see, sometimes you can say because you saw it, right? Mm-hmm. But I can't say I know until I see it. You know what I mean?
Consistently enough, I guess.
I want to, because these dudes is getting ready to try you. They go come in, they go. And then, bro, because I was watching game 1 with them Saints. I was locked all the way into what they was doing, bro. Them Saints is doing something honestly that I want us to do.
On offense or defense?
Offense. They was doing this a lot. This.
Fullback. They using Hill at fullback. They putting Hill everywhere.
I want us to do this. I think this is a game I would want to see some A-gap attacks. You know what I'm saying? I would want to see this right here, man. I would want to see some. We finna go old school Dallas Cowboy. We finna get us a Darryl Johnston, and we finna go ahead and smash you dudes. You know? Yeah.
I think we got that in our repertoire too.
Yeah.
I think
we
just ain't have to break a lot out yet.
I would want to see us pull it out this game. For real.
I'm thinking Dak and Mike, they like, man, we finna show the home crowd how we get down. I think this finna be one of those games. Like, you gonna see Dak at least 2 to 3 touchdowns. You gonna see Dak probably 300-yard type vibes. Like, I feel like this gonna be one of them. He going up against his home team. He got his cousins and friends talking crap to him. You know what I'm saying? They up there talking about who that in his messages and all of this. Like, that gonna have it on his mind, and he gonna be ready to put on the show for the home crowd. He got his money. I feel good about it, man. I'm not gonna lie. Now, the only thing is, the one concern I got is it's gonna be schematically. You know what I'm saying? Can Mike Zimmer handle this new offensive coordinator scheme? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's concerning, because that could just make the whole game different.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm looking at is he do have a good track record against Shanahan coaching tree coaches and stuff like that. So he usually wins against those guys and do good against them. So what his name? Kubiak? I think this is Kubiak, right?
Yeah.
He one of the sons, Kubiak's, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he's out of the Shanahan tree. The Kubiaks and Shanahans, they go way back. So they pretty much got some of the same philosophies in their offenses. Of course, he the son, so he bringing some new, a new spin on it. He just not becoming an offensive coordinator.
With a mix of San Fran philosophy. He's been blended. Yeah. He's been blended. Keep going, though. Keep going. I'm listening.
And it actually look good, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
It look real good, bro.
But I just don't know if they got the talent level to really, really challenge us like we want. You know what I'm saying? Like what you just asked for.
Right.
They got Chris Olave, okay. We got Trayvon Diggs. We got somebody that's right there with him. Like, and he's a speedster, but we ain't just doing man all day. That's another thing I want people to realize.
We hardly
doing man. Zone.
Yeah.
We playing zone now.
Right.
And just imagine how dangerous we are with the ball house we got looking at the quarterback most of the time. Like, Trayvon is gonna be baiting these boys all game. We gonna be mixing up the coverages. We was playing cover 6. Like, Dan Quinn don't even got that in his book. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like, we weren't doing none of that last year. Yep. Like, we weren't doing those zones at all. We was just doing man to man. And it's easy to kill man. We were just surviving because we had elite talent out there running that man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you start raising that talent level, that's when it started getting worse and worse for us. That's why when we played people like San Fran, it got a little out of hand, because they had talented wide receivers and stuff, just like we had talented DBs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whoever win that battle. But I just want people to know, we ready for these boys, man. We got enough on defense. All we got to do is make sure we stop this run. Derek Carr love to check down. I seen that. It's either check down or he end up with a big play. And that dude got a running back number 22. He the one that caught 2 of the big plays that in the Panthers game.
Yeah,
I don't even know his name, but he fast though.
Yeah, he was balling.
He fast.
And see, that's the matchup that I'm concerned about. That matchup, because I think that matchup is coming at Carson or it's coming at Jordan Lewis. Mm-hmm.
But Zim ain't finna. It ain't gonna be on them. It's gonna be zone though.
It
you see what I'm saying?
They can isolate you in that cover 4. They can isolate you.
They can.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have some safety help over the top. Malik looked good out there, even though I've been critical on him.
You sound like you drinking that Kool-Aid, bro.
No.
I think I'm starting to hear some Kool-Aid.
No, I'm telling you, when you playing sound defense and everybody doing their job, I believe you deserve your credit. Because we ain't seen that.
Okay.
If everybody do their job, man, it's gonna be hard to stop this defense. Because we got the talent.
Yeah.
We got the talent.
Yeah. I was impressed on how he was using Rasheed, bro. I was impressed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, they was very creative, bro. Like, for real. I was impressed. You know, because I wasn't expecting it. Can I be honest, bro? I wasn't expecting what I saw. When I checked out the game one, I was like,
he called
you know how you be wanting to hate on somebody, and then you can't. You be like, where you got to do this. You got to do this.
Okay. You tip your hat a little bit.
Yeah, like, okay.
All right. I see you.
I see you play.
Yeah.
I see you play.
Put yourself on the map.
Yeah, so this dude was big play king. Yeah, he was doing his thing. Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, it was something else, man. It left my mind, bro.
Damn,
you was cooking so good.
This a division opponent too, boss. That's something else we ain't thinking about.
Yeah, that's
like us playing the Giants when they sorry. Like, man, they supposed to beat up on the Panthers, bro. Come on, man. Ain't nobody on earth gonna give us.
The Panthers did look bad, bro. They look bad.
But they looked horrible, bro. I'm just being real.
Yeah, they look bad.
Like, I just say this. I'm not gonna say they the worst team ever, and I ain't gonna say they the best team ever. I'm gonna just say that's a wash. I'm not counting that one. I'm gonna just say that's a wash. Now, I got my eye on some of the things you did because you still put out good film. But I'm not finna sit up here and say you a world beater when I seen the horrible play that I got out of the Panthers.
Y'all better go look at the Rasheed. See, you can't just look at stats. I'm telling you. You see.
See, I watched it. You know what I'm saying? I seen them.
It wasn't just them catches. Man,
yeah.
they was just sweeping with this dude. Man, they running the ball with this dude. This dude on special teams. Man, y'all better go look at the film.
What you think about their pass rush? Because they had like a DB getting out of sacks.
And see, that's what I mean, bro.
Yeah.
In terms of gangster. You know what I mean? I told Hen this. I came from Dallas Carter, right?
Yeah.
We play with a certain mentality. Like we kind of gangster. You know what I mean? We very physical. We looked up to the teams like Miami back in the day. You know what I mean? Those are the teams that we was like locked in on imitating our style with, right?
Yeah.
Florida State from back in the day. And I noticed something. When you was a team that was like that, and you walked up on corporate teams, them goody teams, and you walked in there like some gangsters, them corporate boys usually don't hold up. You had a corner run through some guards to get some sacks.
Yeah.
That's a mentality. And I'm just keeping it real, bro. This ain't fear. It's just recognition. It's like, it's just one of those.
You checking the boxes.
Yeah, like,
I seen that. That's
okay. So you just ran through a guard and you a corner to make a sack.
I think the best way we can evaluate film unbiased is to look at these guys like they potential Cowboys. I think it'll change your mind then. So you like, this dude flash. Like, you can give them unbiased credit. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, this dude did something. Like, oh, we might need to, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine that we picked up one of these guys in free agency and then now you looking at film on.
Yeah.
You will look at it totally different then.
Right.
You won't be looking at it with the hating eye. You'll just be giving him credit for what he did on every particular play. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of had that mindset.
You just grading what you see. You just grading what you see.
Unbiasedly grading what I see.
Yeah. If I'm seeing gang tackling, I'm going to say that. If I'm seeing good throws, good concepts, I'm going to say that. If I'm seeing guys playing together, I'm going to say that. If I'm seeing loafing, I'm going to say that. You know what I mean?
That was a damn good throw he threw to, what's his name? Rashid?
Rashid,
like that. Yeah, that was a great throw he threw to him too.
Yeah, and they attacked. They attacked the slot. They attacked the slot.
He was getting hit on that big throw.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, he still put it on the money.
Yeah,
but on
like paper we way better. It's gonna come down to the mental. That's what it's gonna come down to, and it's gonna come down. Was it the Panthers or are they some G's?
Double up. The money I call up. Double up. The money I call up.
Boss Land.
Super Chats.
All right, man. I got some super chats over here. You got some super chats, big dog?
I believe I got one from earlier. Yeah, I got one from earlier. Shout out to Terrence Bosley with the $4.99. He says, I'm from Louisiana. We got to get this dub because these Saints fans talking out the side of their necks. Hey, I know you from the side saying that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want that smoke with these boys, man. They talking reckless. I almost went viral on Twitter posting one of their pretend content creators talking reckless, talking about Dak don't deserve his money. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. So I can't wait to see what happens, man. But appreciate you, sir.
Before I get to my super chat, my boy say, so they receivers are better than the Browns?
No.
But I would say they played better.
Well, that's all that matters for real.
Do that make sense?
Yeah.
Because Rashid could have dropped that D ball like Amari did. Right? Amari had a touchdown. He dropped it. So who made the play? Who didn't make the play? So, so if we're looking at over a year's time, Amari go likely outperform Rashid. But if I'm judging based on game one, Rashid played better than Amari. And Jared Judy. So that's just my opinion, though. It's what it is.
The only way I feel like we can lose this game, man, if we get out schemed. That's it. And that's gonna be the battle between Kubiak and Zim. That's the only one I'm worried about. I feel like my offense gonna do what they do, but we can't come in here getting tricked and getting, you know what I'm saying, giving up big
we could
plays
lose
and stuff like that.
If we manage the game bad too. See, because they not gonna give up on running the ball. Even if we stop them early, they gonna stay with it.
Unless we get up early.
Yeah. Then they have to get up out for you. Yeah.
Cause that's Cowboys in Dallas, bro. We'll get up early on you. You know how
if we get up on them early, that's perfect.
It's over with.
It's about over with. Yeah. If that happened,
we can't be letting these boys stay in the game.
No.
Yeah. We got to come out and execute, kind of sort of like we did the Browns. Like people forget, like they said, the back end was bad, but we executed early. Dak was looking great.
Yeah.
Marching up and down the field, scoring touchdowns. So I mean, if we do that, which I'm willing to bet my money that we would. You know what I'm saying? If I was a bet man, I'd say that Dallas gonna perform at home on offense. You know what I'm saying? That crowd is gonna be ridiculous seeing Dak Prescott just got his bag. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, this man, I ain't gonna lie. This probably finna be a movie out there in Dallas. Ooh. Them boy finna be lit. Look, CD and Dak just got a bag, bro. CD and Dak just got a bag. These rookies coming from home for the first time. Then it's the first game of the year at home. Man, that crowd finna be electric. That crowd finna be electric. These boys finna come out here smacking. Now, listen, if they don't get blew out early, we might be concerned. That's what type of vibe I believe in. For real. I'm talking about, listen, because we gonna have a surge in the beginning of the game. We gonna be lit. If they can survive that first surge, then it might be a game. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it.
I gotta hit you with the hump.
Come at their top. Yeah, we finna come at their top. Out the gate. We finna be lit. Don't let Derek Carr mess around and throw a pick. It's over. It's over for real.
Yeah. We could avalanche them boys. It could avalanche. We could.
They gotta survive that avalanche in the beginning of the game.
Real quick, they talking about Tua got a concussion.
Lord Jesus. They say he throwing picks everywhere.
Trey
Tua
Lance.
making it look bad.
Trey Lance. Am I tripping?
Miami, how you feeling? we got a perfectly good quarterback, concussion free over here.
You got all them weapons
that you might want to see.
Hold on, man. I need you to hold it down. I got something going on in the back.
Already, man. But what's the score, y'all?
Yeah,
what's the score over there for Miami? Y'all know Tua, my guy. Y'all got me feeling Tua got me feeling bad right now. Dang, Tua. Buffalo winning. What's the score? What's the score? 27-10. Ugh. That's ugly. 31-10. Nah. Sheesh. Josh Allen looking good like that, or Tua just handing them the game? Because I seen somebody say he got 3 interceptions. Is that just for this game, or that's a whole season? I think that was HTM. But yeah, I see HTM said something interesting I want to touch on too. He said blitzing don't work on Dak, and that's what they have to do to manufacture some pass rush most of the time. So they need to get ready for that.
This is a very good super chat, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah,
I was about to say if you gotta blitz Dak to manufacture some pressure, you in trouble. That's all.
Oh yeah, I mean, Dak too smart. You better not keep blitzing Dak. Dak go murder you, bro.
Torched.
And see, that's what people underrating right now. Dak processing. Dak process way too fast right now, bro. I saw it in training camp. I swear to God, I saw. When I went out to Frisco, bro, you know when somebody got something down, whatever it is, right? Even if it's the rap game, you know what I mean? Yeah. I saw you freestyle before. You feel me? I saw you on stage, you know, when you sent me the clips, right? I think, what up? You could tell when somebody in a bag back, man. Dak was going through his progressions at Frisco like so easy. You could just tell it was like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you could tell he know how everything progresses easily. You know what I mean? So
this is his offense, man.
Man, he got this offense, y'all. So no, you better not blitz that. So my boy Keystone with the super chat, he say Shaheed is QB Debo prototype. This is pre-San Fran prep. Keystone, see? Y'all clap it up, bro. See, Keystone don't look at stats. That ain't Keystone. That's a perfect comp. I did not even think of that. On how they was using Shaheed. Perfect comp to how they was using Shaheed. You know what I mean? People looking at, he had 3 catches. Go look at how they was using them, bro.
We can go take it a step further.
Yeah.
Guess who Taysom Hill is then? Use check. He the use check for them. Cause he play fullback, he play tight end. He do all the stuff that use check probably could do. That's how he probably trying to, draw up his team like a baby San Francisco.
Right.
But they just don't got the talent level that San Francisco got though.
Right. And then Skeptical fan said, what's good, Cowboy Nation? Let's smack the Saints back to Mardi Gras. Yes, indeed.
Salute.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happened at the end of this, because this gonna tell me a lot. This gonna tell me a whole lot about us. Now, this is the thing. Either way, I'm not gonna panic. Either way. I just want to know where we at. You know what I mean? I just want to know where we at. I do believe, though. I all the way believe like you, though. I all the way believe that this we go past the test on that run test. We go past the test, bro. You know what I mean? Because the test is coming. Zimmer's real test. This is it. This and the Ravens for sure. The next 2 games, that run game that stopped the run and all that. Oh yeah, we getting ready to see. We getting ready to see. But I do feel good about it.
Yeah. Me too. just like I said, I just feel like if we play our sound defense, what I seen game 1, because it felt like then they did it like effortlessly too against a talented group. Even though Deshaun played the worst football ever according to everybody else.
Yeah, right.
You know, they had like as soon as he played Dallas, he just turned into a
I
horrible
hate
pumpkin.
I hate people.
In that orange.
I swear.
Bro, we went in that game underdogs, and now they say the Browns are horrible, bro.
Oh man, the disrespect.
Horrible. They ain't give us not one iota of credit.
Yeah.
Not one.
They sorry.
They just said
it wasn't us that
Browns
put 17 pressures on that dude.
I want y'all to know we had 40. But I want y'all to know this what
we
what
had
they
40
understand.
what? Pressures?
We had 40 pressures.
Man.
Yes.
And they calling Deshaun sorry. You got to be a special type of stupid.
Pressures. And I told you, seen what Trey said, they ain't even got into the bag yet. They ain't even got into the bag yet on the defense.
Man.
So we went into that game.
You over real full on the appetizer.
Yeah. And them boys ain't even got dangerous yet. Like Trey said, man, they ran like 3 sets. They got like 50. Trey said that. So he letting you know, like, it's different. Like, it's different this time. Like, for real.
What you think about all that zone? What you think about that?
I like it. Because it's confusing. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like the way Zim he teach everybody the whole. So everybody knows they role. And you can't be deceptive like that if people don't know where they supposed to be and don't know their job. Because look, with DQ, it was simple. Guard him. We playing man. With Zim, you got to know exactly where you supposed to be and who you supposed to guard. Because they disguising the coverage off, like, you know, pre-snap, they disguising. Then when the ball snap, they going into their zones, they crossing over, they doing stunts on, they doing everything. So you gotta have a level of understanding to be able to pull that out. Now it's one game, one sample size, but if they could continue that right there let me know that Zim is a great teacher of his scheme for them to be handling all of this with the mental capacity. You know what I'm saying? In 1 year, Zim got them right.
My boy Head Huncho say, I'm coming to that Ravens game. That's dope, bro. That's dope. I always love that.
Now, that's the test. That's the test that you waiting on. But I just want people to know, when that game happened and the Cowboys beat them, they going to say the Ravens played horrible. That's what they going to say. They ain't going to say the Cowboys is good. They going to be like, why Lamar Jackson played so bad?
Yeah.
Is that concerning?
Back in the day, just staying in town. I'm on the edge, I ain't coming down. I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the call, she shutting that down. Started the top and I'm taking it down off the champagne. Took a break from the brown on a rampage. I've been giving it brown.
All right, man, we got the call lines open. If y'all don't call in, I'm going to call out. I'm dead serious.
Hey, hit the line, because you know it's about that time.
There it is.
They already hitting them up.
All
That's
participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
We're going to have a group chat.
Yeah, boy. Boss is bold. They'll unmute themselves. 870, you live.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Henny, man.
Henny, man. What's up, bro? What's going on?
Man, nothing, man. Y'all killing the show, man. Had to tap in and I'll let you know, bro.
Oh, man.
Appreciate it.
What's on your mind?
Man, listen, boss, I understand that you have some trepidation. The Dallas Cowboys have let you down numerous times before. We've seen them get massacred at the crib, man.
Yeah.
But listen, there's too many factors in the Dallas Cowboys' favor this game right here for me to be concerned. Because I'm looking at it like this. If Zimmer is the person that we believe him to be, and we are the team that we believe ourselves to be, we will win this game. If we do not, then we can have a separate conversation about what will happen over the course of the season. But right now, you have the better quarterback, you have the better defense, You had the better primary weapon. You have the better pass rusher. You can't even name the pass rushers for the New Orleans Saints. That's why they had to blitz 15 times. Right. So
Cam
I'm
Jordan
just saying that we just going player for player, position for position. It's Dallas Cowboys really by a landslide. And listen, even the people that hate Mike McCarthy, and I think he's a great head coach, ain't nobody picking Dennis Allen over Mike McCarthy in the head-to-head matchup. No. Let's keep it all the way at that when we talk about these coaches, these positions, and what's going to happen Sunday.
Right.
And listen, when we talked on the phone, I said, no, never mind 17 points. I'm taking Dallas Cowboys by 24. That was my exact word, was it not, boss?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You stood on it.
Because listen, just like Land pointed out, same thing with that me and you talked about. There's entirely too much going on for the Dallas Cowboys to sleepwalk through this game. This game has playoff ramifications. This game is against a team that scored 47 points. So, even if they didn't take them seriously before, their ears are perked up a little bit now. And Derek Carr already walked into Dallas, slinging the ball around the yard and beat us. Embarrassed us on Thanksgiving. Folks couldn't even eat turkey. He up and ruining families. So, no, I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are going to take this game lightly. I think they'll come out there with their big boy pants and pads and lay hat on these boys. And, man, you got folks up here talking crazy to Zach right now. If he didn't have any added incentive to win this game, he do now.
Facts.
No. Yeah, on paper, motivation, I agree with everything both of y'all saying. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like what I told Landlord earlier. I just want to make sure that it ain't no bitch in my team, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've seen the bitch before, bro. And I'm just being, you feel me? Like, I know we getting ready to find out. I'm just making sure, you know what I mean? Because, because we are a corporate team with a few gangsters and some youngsters, So it's like, but we got the most talent with a corporate culture. We almost like the UT of the professionals. You know what I mean? The UT almost always have some of the best talent, and they go down to Austin and they become Hollywood. So I just want to just kind of see what happened when some dudes come in that's finna definitely come at you, and I want to see how you fight, and then I'm gonna assess it. But on paper, I totally agree with you and Landlord. I can't fight y'all at all.
I mean, listen, you talk about they some gangsters. They didn't look like no gangsters last year. They didn't look like no gangsters when they played no other team that had teeth. They was the ones, they was the ones in the can doing niggas laundry and shit. They was no gangsters.
I'm talking about game one. I ain't even talking about last year. I was just talking about from what I saw from game one. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I ain't even lying. I ain't scout them from last year. I just looked at game one and I looked at how they was playing and the physicality that was on both sides and the execution, and it almost looked clean, but me and you went through this and we already broke down that they also had a lot of penalties. It's just the score kind of hid that. You know what I mean?
They had 6 penalties, and I think I don't know, man. Like, I want to see how many points the Dallas Cowboys score against the Panthers when we play. Like, if they score 47, I'm concerned they might have to pull out a mercy rule when the Dallas Cowboys play the Panthers. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I will stand on that 100%. Matter of fact, I ain't standing on nothing. Cause see, man, Dallas, they be pissing me off, bro. It's too many times It's too many times I'm like, oh yeah, man, they finna whoop Arizona. They finna whoop Denver.
If things happen. But
see, I'm gonna tell both of y'all where I stand. I'm gonna tell both of y'all where I stand.
Don't let it go to your head, no.
I ain't gonna do that. But I say this though. I think good coaching. I say this. I feel like Zim and Mike need to remind the Dallas Cowboys that if we won in Arizona last year, we probably would have had the #1 seed.
Right.
You can't play around with these conference games like this, especially early in the year.
Right.
You're gonna be battling with San Francisco. I want to see my team with a first round bye. You know what I'm saying? I want to get on that type of time.
Yeah.
I want the fluke stuff to happen week 1 and we chilling at the house. You know what I'm saying? We gonna sit back and watch one of these young teams beat San Francisco, and then we gonna laugh at them, and then we gonna go out there and smack somebody. So I mean, I want to be a number 1 seed this year. I want to be able to do that. So in order for us to reach that type of goal, we can't play around with these conference games like this. New Orleans, you the first on the list. We got to take you out because you know how it goes. If you don't, you know, whoever has the most conference wins, because that's why we lost last year. You know, then San Francisco had the same record as us. They didn't have a better record as us. Than us. You know what I'm saying? They got the number 1 seed because they had more conference wins than we did.
Right.
So that Arizona game hurt us big time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't take those type of L's early in the year. We need to make sure we doing that.
But I definitely agree with both of y'all on this for sure. Our first home game at the house, ain't no way we gonna be flat. Now, if we flat, I'm gonna go crazy, bro.
You'll hear me dogging Mike McCarthy that day.
Say,
We have to have an emergency meeting.
Landlord.
Yeah. You'll hear me talking crap about Mike.
And let me
McCarthy
ask you a
that
question: if we was to come out flat, wouldn't I have a right to say this was some corporate shit?
Yeah, for sure. I would,
because ain't nobody with no
then.
sense of pride, right? Ain't no team that's full of gangsters go let New Orleans come into their first home game without it being a real war.
This is a statement game right here.
Right,
boss.
this is a statement game.
The reason that the Browns wasn't a statement game because they didn't bring the fight to us at all.
Right.
But now we at home.
Right.
We finna Dak finna come out here. Well, this is the mindset they should have. Dak should be coming out here to show you why he got $240 million and why y'all should be lucky to be, you know what I'm saying? Why he lucky to be here in Dallas and y'all should be lucky to have him as your quarterback at the same time. You see what I'm saying? No Kellen McCarthy, please. Oh, no.
So true.
We don't need that.
So
but
true.
that's what I'm saying. Like, CD Lamb is finna show you why he the best receiver in the league according to him. He finna show you that at home. They finna do it in front of the home crowd. Game 1. The defense is finna be ridiculous because they got young people flying all over the field. Like
The conference has been locked.
You ain't gonna be able to lag when you got Overshawn running 800 miles per hour, smacking people left and right. Like, you ain't gonna be able to play around like that.
Man, I hope we play like that, bro. I know he is. But he
Overshawn. Then he in Texas, boss. Ain't he from Texas?
That's what I'm saying. These boys, you better ball. You better act crazy.
Man, he finna cut up.
I trust that. I trust that Overshawn is. Hey, did you have anything else? Did you have anything else, Hen?
Nah, man. I'm just gonna give you my prediction: 34-10 Dallas Cowboys. I don't see how the Dallas Cowboys don't score 30 points. Like, you played a better defense on the road, and you scored 20 points at halftime. You were on pace for 40 if you needed it. So I'm gonna say 34-10 Dallas Cowboys.
Good call. Appreciate it, big dog.
Salute.
Anytime, Ken Folk. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
That's a good call. We got 2 calls. Deshaun.
Watson.
What up, boss?
What's going on, bro?
Honestly, I feel like we're gonna smack them. I honestly feel like I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably the most excited I've been about a game because I honestly want the whole league to know if you try to run the ball against us, you are not gonna get where you want to get to.
I like that.
And honestly, what excites me the most, boss, is that he's from the Shanahan tree. Oh my God! If we do well in the Shanahan tree, that's gonna turn my whole perspective around. Because I've been so irritated that Dan Fluffing Quinn could not figure out this one freaking thing, and it kept holding us back over and over and over again. Because everybody know, like, sooner or later, we're going to end up running into the 49ers anyway. If it's here, I mean, of course, you got to play them later on. And if you have to play them in the playoffs, I want to know, like, hey, I want Shanahan to know that this is not the same Cowboys team that you can just run the ball all over and that you can just bully all day. No. And I want us to solidify that, hey, when you come into our house, home or away, this ain't going to be no little cupcake game where we're going to tap you on the shoulders. We're going to get in your face and you're going to know about us. Right. And that's what I like from last game. Louis Powell was my favorite. Like, soon he hit a tackle, he would talk straight up shit to him. I'm like, that's what I want. I want you to know that we're here. I want you, like, hey, sorry, David Njoku, like, speedy recovery, but Malik Hooker knocked the hell out of him. He cleaned that man cloth out. So that's the type of energy I want to be consistently, because I'm gonna tell you something, boss. When it comes time to play them physical teams, they ain't gonna be nice with you. They're gonna try to put you in the dirt. They're going to try to embarrass you. And you know how they do against us. They have to get up for the Cowboys.
Yep.
And so I want the Saints to know that when you step to us, this ain't gonna be no little, like I said, we throw the ball here and we're gonna barely tackle you and stuff. No, we or he's seeking missiles, and this ain't gonna be pretty. That's what I want them to know.
Man, appreciate it, man. Good call, Deshaun.
That was a great call. But I just thought of a great sound bite I'm gonna have to steal.
What's that?
I'm gonna have to take this.
What's that?
Because it represents the defense too great. You remember on Friday, right? When Day and Craig was behind the building smoking. And then he had said something crazy to him. He said, "We not little no more." The defense not little no more, bro. We're not little no more. We're not little in the interior or in the linebacking court.
I like
We're
that.
not little no more, bro.
Yeah.
We are not little no more. Real talk.
I like that. I love it.
I might have to steal that because
that's
dope.
Not
little no more. That's what we on, bro. We got a full size defense now.
Yeah, that's so true. I just want to see it. I want to see it because I know I just want to see it. That's it. Dexter, Porn Dexter, you live.
Got all messed up.
Huh?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
There you go.
Now I can't hear you.
I got a messed up phone.
Damn. That
It's messing up on me, man.
Damn. He sounded like he was ready to go. Hey, man, I'm sorry. We'll get you in next time, man. You see I got you locked in, so we know who you are. When you call back, you'll probably
Hey, God bless you, yeah.
All right, big dog. That was a good. Well, I ain't gonna lie, say that was a good call.
It wasn't much of a call, but you know, we know you got us next time.
We got us. Yeah, we know you got us. So, man, let's give our final words, bro. I'll go ahead and give mine. You close it out. I just can't wait to see this. You know, I'm really kind of, for the most part, living.
Don't let it go to your head, no.
You know, that's what I'm living right now, week by week. You know, where I want to really judge this team based on who they are and what they show me. I'm right now still kind of stuck in show me, you know. So I love the talent. I love the upgrades. I love it. You know, I love what we seeing. I love the proof. The proof is real. The proof is real. Like Landlord was right. He went out to training camp. He told us straight up. He said, "Boss, that front seven finna ball." He did not lie. His report was accurate. You know, we saw it in game 1. The only difference is game 1 wasn't really committed to running the ball like this team getting ready to be. I'm not sure if the team gonna be more physical than us, though. I'm not sure about that at all. You know what I mean? It's a couple of things that I do want to see, that I hope we do. Just me, I want to see us really attack them dudes in that A gap. That's my final word. I really want these dudes to attack through Tyler Smith, BB, and Zach Martin. I want to see this. And I want to see this early. This right here. I do know, and I do get it. Dak is going to want to show out. He going to want to shut all them people up. All them people that's from Louisiana. That's going to come. It's supposed to be a show about him. And it could be, right? They got some secondary people that's out. Some key secondary people. How do you not take your shots when you got key people that's out, right? You get a chance to go at youngsters. It does seem like it's a game that's ideal for Dak to kill. But I just want us somewhere in this game to establish the physicality that they go try with us. I want us to bully the people that's gonna try to be the bully. I just want to see it. That's where I am. Show me.
Facts. Yeah, I'm on that same type of time, man. I understand you got to take it, take your time, take it a game at a time, especially with given the track record of the Dallas Cowboys. But this time, I'm just trying to trust what I see, what I've seen, my football, expertise, so to speak. But I just got to trust what I've seen. And I feel like we are a much more mature team. I feel like Mike Zimmer, you remember, it was a plenty of time I was saying that I don't feel like we should be trying to reinvent the wheel, sir. We was doing that with Dan Quinn. We was trying to play without linebackers and stuff like that. Like, man, Mike Zimmer went back old school, got him some real linebackers, got him some defensive tackles. That man told you he needed some noses. He know what this man, look, this man has a plan. He know what he got. He know what he came here to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He needed several noses. He didn't need one. He needed a couple of them. So he know exactly what it took to get to where he trying to go. And I just
he didn't play with it either. He didn't play.
It. He went and got several.
He said it. He said it very direct. He didn't play.
Then when you think about it, he got several linebackers too. He had Overshawn in the queue and still drafted Louis Fowl and still playing all of them and still brought in Kendricks. Like, Zimmer know exactly what he trying to do, man. And like I said, far as this Kubiak and Shanahan scheme, I feel like one of the main reasons that people like Zimmer be successful against them, if you think about it, man coverage gets you in trouble with all that shifting and motion and stuff. That's when you start having to figure out what your responsibility is. Like, he moved over here, so now do I guard him or do you guard him? That's why the pre-snap motion be so effective. But when you running a complex zone scheme, you just guarding a area of the field. So now, if that dude motion over here, if he run your way, you guard him. It's a little more simple. You see what I'm saying? Like, if he run into your area now, that's your man. So now we ain't got to be crossing up. We ain't got to be trying to see who responsibility it is. Now, if he come in your area, that's your guy. So I feel like that might be one of the reasons why Zimmer is so successful against schemes like this with all this window dressing and smoke and mirrors and stuff.
Right.
Because listen, you can say, I don't care about none of that. If he come over here, I'm guarding him. You see what I'm saying? Man, you will be a little confused if you're not on point. So that's why I'm a little more confident with this zone that we gonna run against them. I feel like we got the athletes to match up with them, and I feel like they will be coached up to run basically a sound scheme to go up against this team. And I don't think we're gonna bite on all the smoke and mirrors. I got confidence in my guys doing what they supposed to do, being responsible. And like I said, it's the Dak and CD show. They coming back home and show y'all why they got them big bags like they got. And I feel like they gonna turn up. So Hen said 34-10. I'm thinking more along the lines of like 30-17. I think they probably get a late score and it ain't gonna matter and the game gonna be over. I feel like it's gonna be something like that. So Go Cowboys, man. I feel confident. And one more thing before I go. I must give credit. It's one game. In this one game, one instant, it felt like most of all the risks that the Joneses took, it looked like they hit the nail on the head so far.
Yes.
So we gonna monitor that.
Wait.
We gonna monitor that.
Hold on.
We gonna monitor that.
How you go there, dog? My dog.
We gonna monitor that.
That can't be your fighting word, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying we gotta leave it to interpretation.
Damn.
And I know that. Look, I should have.
Nah, we gotta talk about that, bro.
I should have gave you a little more credit because I know you. That's what me and you was going back and forth about. Cause you was like, man, it's the guys that we got though, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm saying we don't know these dudes yet. You see what I'm saying? And I think I could have that right. Like you said, you waiting to see what the team gonna do because you ain't seen it.
Right.
I'm waiting to see what the people gonna do because I ain't seen it.
Right.
So
that's fair.
It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Like that's the only.
It ain't
thing
nothing wrong with Doubting Thomas. Jesus wasn't mad at him.
Neither one of them. You see what I'm saying? So now when you look at it, I see basically, bro, it really do correlate between each other. The way I feel about the game and the way you felt about the players. Because think about this. You trusting what you seen on tape and what you felt like they capable of, right?
Right.
That's what you was trusting before we seen it on tape or before we seen them actively do it in a game. That's what you was trusting. Right. So now I'm trusting the same thing. I'm trusting what they capable of and what I know they can do. And that's why I feel so confident about this game. It's real eerie the way it correlated between each other like
it
that.
really does.
It's crazy.
So, man, you laid it up perfect, bro. So Friday, that's one of the things that I'm dropping on Friday. Jerry Jones was really all in. He really was. And I'm doing a whole series of Back to the Future series. That's what this one, and this one is about enjoying the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enjoying the ride, you know. So I'm gonna just kind of give people a tease like this. It took courage for what Jerry and Steven did. We were super angry about Green Bay. People got to remember that. We were super angry about Green Bay. And they invested into rookies a year early to redshirt them. That's big balls. And they had to stick with it even though we wanted them to spend aggressively. That's what Landlord is talking about. And so when we looking at the final product, where you see all this massive confidence in my boy Landlord and Henny, it's the result of the personnel decisions that was done by Jerry, Steven, and Will McClay.
Facts.
It's just what it is. So we talk about that heavily Friday. That's dropping at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And then also you getting the lies on Zeke with the proof. And you getting the case that the truth on Zeke as RB1. So man, this your boy Boss Cowboy with Landlord. So you already know. We created the 51 states. Boss Land.
Thanks.